All right, you heard it said everywhere about sports-specific training. What is it? What does it mean? No one really goes into depth. You also hear terms like strength is plane specific, right? What does that even mean? How does that even apply? Why should athletes train different than like a bodybuilder or something else, right? So let's kind of break that down. So the reason that force is plane specific is we have these different rubber bands that run across our body, but they run in different directions. So we talk a lot about this in the curriculum. So this would be like our spiral line, right? Our spiral line kind of spins around our body. It's like a big rubber band. We talk about like hitters getting stretch and stuff as they go into their landing, right? We're talking about more of the spiral line. Now we also have other lines too, like we have our anterior functional line that kind of just runs straight across. It actually goes all the way into our hand like this. So again, any type of like spiking movements and like volleyball or pitching or some of these other things, certain movements are gonna call on these different rubber bands, and we have to create stretch differently based on the positions that we're in, mechanical leverage, all these terms that we've used in the past. So what are some ways that we target these lines? What are some different ways? So let's say if we're gonna target more of like the functional anterior line, right? We're gonna do more like chopping motions, right? We'll use things like our farm logs, right? Really useful, you can load them up. We could actually go into, again, get them heavier as we go as well. Might do some chopping motions. If we're trying to target more of that spiral line, we might do flatter rotational motions, right? Both of them have their play within the swing, and different parts within the movement and rotation, we're gonna have different feels. Sometimes we gotta feel more down. Sometimes we need to feel more out front or rotational. Different ways that we're targeting. A big reason we get so many results with athletes is because we know how to target these different fascial lines and what they might be needing, right? That's also why we utilize water bags and things. We're doing athletic movements under load. So we'll add things like perturbations or instability because of the water. This is our new dual chamber water ball. We'll utilize things like this, or again, we'll do things where we're working on bracing and going into contact. We can do chopping motions. We can go upwards. We can work on the eccentrics. We can do all these things that are very sports specific, and specifically into baseball, isolating some of those muscle chains and those connective tissues. Check out those different things. I wanted to break that down for you guys.